Hi guys, it's Allie. So today's video is going to be a little on the dark side. I'm going to be talking about suicide, depression. So if you're uncomfortable with those topics, please don't watch this video. I really would love to use my channel to help somebody as much as I want to use my channel for people to have fun. So please understand with these kind of videos, that's all I'm trying to do is show a different side. I want to just make a difference. I'm going to be talking about my struggles with anxiety, depression, and my depression and anxiety medication that I was prescribed. I'm not going to get in depth about anything. If there is a topic in this video that you would like me to talk about, I would love to do a separate video about that. So in 2016, I was prescribed with Xanax and Prozac. And I was prescribed that after I was in a very, very, very bad breakup. The relationship wasn't good, and I had some events that had happened just in the past that all kind of led up to where I was at and how I was so broken. I think that was one of the points in my life that I was so unstable and I just couldn't do anything. So to think of the fact that I'm already here where I am now and that I survived that and that I pushed through it amazes me. When the doctor said Xanax was going to be one of my medications, I was very shocked, and I actually laughed at him because I didn't even think that I could be put on Xanax. I didn't know it was that bad. It was a big shock. Of course, I didn't take that every day, and it was at a very small dosage. It was like 0.3. Prozac wasn't good for me either. It made me super suicidal. I was already kind of suicidal before that. Sometimes when you have suicidal thoughts, you want to, but at the same time, you're like, no, I couldn't do that. But on Prozac, I was like, yeah, I could. It was really, really weird. Prozac just kind of screwed with my mental health. It turned me into a different person. I didn't feel like myself. I wasn't really doing anything. It didn't help me be motivated or anything. I was just kind of slumped. I was just kind of by myself. I remember I would kind of just like go on walks and just be alone. Yeah, it was bad. And during that time is when I found YouNow, and YouNow saw a lot of the worst of me in the year 2016. They saw a lot of unstable Allie, so I'm lucky that I'm not in that place now. Prozac and Xanax didn't do anything good for me. Xanax really made me feel like I was just this big ball of nothing. It always made me feel very separated from the world, literally. Like my brain, I was out of my body. That's how I felt. It would make me laugh. It would make me not care, and it would make me slur my words. It would make me run into things. It would screw up my depth perception even more. It would make me just become a different person. I would say things to people I didn't mean. So, like, I would be on the phone with my friend, and I would tell him something, and the next day he'd ask me about it, and I wouldn't even remember telling him. Like, it wiped my memory. It just screwed with my mental health so much. There were things, like I said, I said I don't remember saying, and I didn't have any filter or control. And it wasn't that these were my real feelings that they were coming out because I was on Xanax. It wasn't that at all. I was just saying things. I can't really think of a really good example right now, but I would just say things. I mean, some of them weren't even that bad. Some of them were as simple as like, haha, like elephants or something like that. But like, still, it's weird, and you could tell I was off the wall. I wasn't allowed to leave the house while I was on that medication. And then mixed with Prozac, it was a mess. Like, I had to be supervised at all times because when you're on Xanax, you can do bad things like hurt yourself. I know Prozac works for some people. So if you're on Prozac and it's making you feel anxious and it's making you feel suicidal or anything like that, please don't take that anymore. You don't deserve to be taking that. Right now, I'm not on a medication. Right now, I just kind of deal with my emotions on my own. I've gotten better at controlling those things. I do have my days, but that's why in the times where I have a lot of motivation and I'm feeling happy, I record videos like I have been these last few days because I want to take those times where I'm really excited, give my energy to you guys. So like when I go through those times where I'm not uploading videos, it's not anything personal, and it's so hard to go through those times because it makes me look like I don't care about YouTube. It makes me look like it stresses me out. Like it stresses me out. Like I have this huge dream to be a successful YouTuber. When I'm not uploading, I feel like I'm screwing that up and that'll never happen, which I am. But it's just I beat myself up for it so much that it makes everything worse. And it's just, when I'm not uploading videos, I'm just going through a really hard time mentally. So yeah, I always want to be here and talk to you guys. You guys are my family. It's YouTube and YouNow has made the biggest impact in my life. I would not be anybody if I didn't have these platforms at all. I would not know how to express myself. These are the places that I feel like I can come on here and talk about literally anything. Like, I feel this is so amazing. I can come on here and talk about this, but I can also introduce you guys my cats like I did the other day, and it's all okay. And there's so many people on here who struggle or have struggled with things like I have. And so to sit here and see them be successful and talk about it and help people, it's just really awesome. I really stopped taking that a couple of months after. And immediately after I stopped taking Prozac and Xanax, I felt a lot happier. I felt I could do more. I just felt back to myself, you know? I feel like those medications screw you up. I mean, I've only had the experience with the two, so I wouldn't know if another medication does better. You know what I mean? I just know that the ones I was on just were screwing me up and making me super depressed. I hope nobody else has experienced that, but if you have, I hope you know that you're not alone and that somebody loves you and that somebody is me. A lot of people love you. You are always welcome here. Please don't tell yourself that nobody likes you or that nobody wants you, because that's not true. And understand that even if you have these problems, even if you're bipolar or really anything, don't tell yourself that you're stupid or that it's wrong for having that or that you're not worthy, because you don't pick these things. Anybody who genuinely has depression and anxiety doesn't want it. If you, like I said, if anything that I talked about in this video, like my bullying stories or anything, I used to switch schools a lot, anything of like that, if you guys would like me to make a separate video about it, I would love to. I just didn't really want to make this video like 4 hours and kind of give you guys information that you maybe didn't want. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much.